is Jeopardy!
Shalom, I'm Alice Trebek, and welcome to Jeopardy! American Icons Edition. This week we're going to be focusing on John Jay. Our competitors are Grayson and Simon. Let's take a look at the categories. They are political identity, treaties and acts, and random.
Okay, let's go with politics for 100.
Alright, here's the clue. Which political party did John Jay align with?
What is Federalist?
That's correct.
Let's go with political identity for 200.
Alright, here's the clue. What was John Jay an avid supporter of because of his general anger towards the Articles of Confederation?
What is the Constitutional Convention?
That's correct.
Let's do politics for 300.
Alright, here's the clue. In these documents, John Jay wrote, "Distrust naturally creates distrust. By nothing is good will and kind conduct more speedily changed." How many papers did he write in these documents? There are two answers.
What is the Federalist Papers and what is 5?
Correct.
Let's go with politics for 4.
He was the first blank of the U.S. appointed by George Washington.
What is the Chief Justice of the United States?
That's correct.
Let's go with treaties and acts for 100.
Here's Jim with the clue.
This treaty cited that all shipping rights on the Mississippi would go to Spain, opening the European ports to United States cargo. While it did not pass, it made Southerners distrust John Jay because they thought it disregarded the interest the South had on the Mississippi River just to benefit Northern industry.
What is the Jay-Gardoqui Treaty?
That's correct.
Let's go with treaties and acts for 200.
Here's John with the clue.
The most important decision John Jay made presiding over the Supreme Court was in this case, where a man sued the state of Georgia. This case established that the states were subordinate to the federal government and established that a person could in fact sue a state. This led to the creation of the 11th Amendment, which was adopted to override the court's decision.
What's Chisholm versus Georgia?
You got it.
Can we do treaties and acts for 300?
Here's Jim again with the first part to our two-part question.
John Jay was sent to England in 1794 to discuss this treaty between the United States and Great Britain. While it did establish 4 commissions to investigate and resolve U.S. debt to British merchants and compensate for U.S. ships seized by the British during the Revolutionary War, it failed to address the compensation for slaves captured by the British and the right of neutral shipping for the United States.
What is the Jay Treaty?
That's correct. Here's the second part. Here's John again with the second part to our two-part question.
The Jay Treaty caused protests in the United States because of it establishing relations with Great Britain, a country that most considered to be dangerous and corrupt. France was also maddened by the act because the French felt betrayed in their revolutionary ally, which in turn made it contributed to this conflict.
What's the Quasi-War?
Yep.
Alright, can we do treaties acts for 500?
John Jay signed a document while he was governor of New York, which put in place a measure to end this. Here's a quote. "Any child born within this state after the 4th of July next shall be deemed and adjudged to be born free." There are two answers.
What is the Abolition Act and what is slavery?
That's correct.
Let's go with random for 100.
Ellen Jerome uses this platform for online materials and grades.
What is Schoology?
Incorrect.
What's Schoology?
Yup, that's right.
Yeah!
This project would be better if it were blank.
What's a TED Talk?
Alright, well, it looks like Simon here has won this edition of Jeopardy with $1,500. Congratulations, Simon. Join us tomorrow for another episode of Jeopardy! Comes on right after Vanilla Ice goes Amish.